Hello there. This is a tutorial video for Omar for the song Canta con amor, canta con amor, canta con amor, canta con amor. Right. So, I won't play the full song in this video because I already have that on this channel. This is going to be a guitar tutorial, and please take this with a grain of salt. I taught myself the song, so everyone may play it a bit differently. It's a song, I believe it's an original song by Karaoke. Beautiful song, very uplifted. And the chords are E minor and D with an F sharp bass. So you play the D, then with the F sharp, and then E minor, and then the D again, G, A minor, C. Not sure what this chord is. Kind of could be played as E minor and then back to E minor. So it repeats the whole time through. So it's very simple and repetitive. Now I'll go through that again. So E minor, second string, second fret, third string, second fret. And then the picking is pretty typical for this style of music. Or you can stay on the bass. So thumb, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and thumb, pointer, and then you're hitting these two strings with your ring and middle finger. 1 and 2 and if you get bored of that, you can move down to the second string. Every other. Alright. So again, play around with this, but that is the basic picking structure. And one way to practice that, if this is new for you, is just to sit with your guitar and maybe don't necessarily play notes, but you can just practice like this. Practice different rhythms, 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2. And really, the way I see it, it's like playing drums with your fingers. So you can just find those rhythms and then practice. And I've been told using your pinky is not necessary, so don't worry about that. So, and then you can also play around with which strings you want to hit. You can hit these bottom ones. So I think that's how Karaoke plays it. His ring and middle are hitting the bottom two strings. So, basically the same picking pattern happens throughout the song. Canta con amor. So same thing. And for this chord, there's a couple ways to play it depending on your hands and what kind of guitar you use. So this is the basic one, D. But it sounds really nice if you can get that bass. So I like to play that with my thumb, but another way to play it is you can use your pointer here, and then you gotta make the D shape here. So you have your ring, pinky, and then middle, and then pointer. Personally, I find that more difficult. And if that's too hard, I would just say skip the F sharp bass, and you can just play it sounds as good with this as the bass, but canta con amor, canta con amor. But I really like the bass. Canta con amor. So there. So you do that twice. Canta con amor, canta con amor. Then it goes to G. Canta con A minor, mo, C, and then here's a little, it's like a step down. Dun, dun. So you can just play C and then E minor and stay on the E minor. But you are walking the bass line down, so you're still on the second string. And that's another picking pattern that I just kind of naturally do sometimes. That's but play around with it, have fun, just play with your fingers. And that's pretty much it. So you do that twice, then to the G. So that's the picking pattern. And if that's too difficult, I would just recommend start off playing with chords. And then once you get the rhythm, practice your thumbs. You know, it's a constant development when you're learning a song, especially if it's a little bit out of reach. So don't mean you have to play it exactly how I play it, exactly how you've heard it, exactly how karaoke plays it. I would just suggest playing it in your own style, and maybe you find a unique way. Another way to meet yourself where you're at if it's difficult is just starting slow instead of sometimes karaoke can play it really fast. Just slow it down. Canta con amor, canta con amor, canta con amor, canta con amor, confía, etc. Alright, so to recap, the chords are E minor, D, F sharp, bass, E minor, D, F sharp, bass, G, A minor, C, back to E minor, or maybe E minor 7, I'm not really sure. I think it's just E minor, so you can double check that if it's a little bit wrong. And then it just repeats the whole way through. So yeah, it's a very fun song, very beautiful song. I've heard from a friend that this is the only original song karaoke has ever written. Not so sure that's true. But it's a beautiful song, singing with love. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, Omer, I believe your name is, for requesting this tutorial. And I hope that you find joy in learning this song and singing this song and can spread that joy to others. Alright, muito obrigado, thank you, and please subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.